everyone, happy Sunday. I hope the sun is shining where you are. It is today. It's going to be 103 or 107 today. I can't remember. But today's video, we decided to do an autumn makeover in one area of our home. Now, normally I wouldn't be doing this quite so early. I would wait for the weather to cool down just a bit, probably wait until it reached about 80 degrees, but that might be a while. Last year, I think we didn't hit the 80s until November, and then it was Christmas. So I'm gonna do it now. And I've decided to do the bedroom. So this is my little cozy room that I love to just sit and chill. My husband has a man cave at the front of the house, and I like to sit in this room. It's actually usually cooler than the living room. Now, if my husband's watching some gory film that he loves to watch, gory shoot 'em up fight films, I will come in here and I will sit and I will watch YouTube. Yes, I do have a TV in my room. This is my chill room, so yeah, I do watch TV in here, but we're going to talk about that on my Monday motivation video. So moving forward, let's jump into this video. So I'll show you the before. This is actually my spring look. I didn't do a summer look this year. Time just got away from me. So this is my little spring. Oh, that sun streaming through the window. Sorry about that. Yep, look at that massive TV. It looks completely out of place, but yeah, it is a necessary thing that I want in the room. So my little fireplace here, we're going to change some decor up there. I have my little reading nook, and then we're going to change out a blanket, and we're going to do a little display change up on here. Normally I would have these curtains pulled shut, but I need the extra light in here for filming. The first addition I have is this throw that I bought from Target last year. And I keep my change out fabrics all in this box here that I need to do a makeover on because it's grey and it really doesn't fit in with the style of this room. So I need to do a makeover on that. A little money saving tip, you don't have to go out and buy a new throw. You can use an old blanket that might be autumnal colours, or you can use a remnant of fabric, or you can use an old material shower curtain that might have autumnal colours in it. You can just use that at the end of your bed, just for a pop of colour. Now, it can be expensive to change out your decor every season, but one of the things I love to do is go thrift and find inexpensive objects, such as this. I think I paid $2 for this. This I found, oh, no price, but I think again, that was like $2 or $3. This picture here, this was a really inexpensive frame. I can't remember where I got this from, to be honest, but this picture is wrapping paper. I mean, I think it was like 50 cents for one sheet of wrapping paper. This picture here I actually created myself just using spackle and paint. Now also, when you're in the thrift store or any kind of store, don't be afraid to buy damaged pieces. I don't know if this camera is going to pick this up, but there is a scratch from here to here on this mirror, but I loved it so much, and I think I only paid $15 for this. So I'm going to kind of tuck it away so you don't get to see that scratch. Later on, if I choose to, I can actually insert a picture in here, or I could do an age effect on the mirror. So I could cover this up if I wanted to, but for $15, that's a big sizable piece of decor right there. Goodbye spring. Now this is my air freshener that I tuck away behind my vase so I can give the room a little spritz in the evening. Now this again was a thrift store find. I paid $4 for this. I say goodbye to this just for the moment. Okay, so I'm going to play around with this for a while. Now I want this to be the height, so I'm going to take these candles away and introduce some lower items in front because I want a change of height right here. When you're doing a flower arrangement, keep standing back and looking at it from different directions so you end up with your desired look. So I'm just going to change a couple of these things out. This was a thrift shop find also. These were a couple of DIYs that I did, just using some old leaves and some old cheapy frames. So I think I'll put those there like that. These were Target finds from last year. And if you're wondering why I've got a little hole in my book, I actually put my cable box in here so I can still use the remote control. I'm just going to add this little pot rack. You can see it's a little pot stand, but I thought this would look quite cute. Just propped behind there just to give it some height. Now before I show you the finished look, I thought I'd give you a couple of money saving tips that you can do yourself in your own homes to change out different seasons. Now one of the things I do love to do is look in the thrift store for those matte pictures, the ones that aren't framed. They're just a white piece of canvas that's wrapped over a frame. Now it might be a picture that is already being created, but you could just give it a whitewash and simply just pick an autumnal color paint and paint the whole thing one color. Now if you was to buy 3 of these, because when you do a display you always want to display in odd numbers, so 3, 5 or 7, you could get 3 of these and just paint each one a different autumnal color and put it on your sideboard or put it on the wall, and that way you're bringing in those autumn colors, or winter or spring, summer, any of those, and it will do a really nice display. Now another way to save money is to buy those ugly pots at the thrift store and just get creative by painting them or covering them in brown paper with a bit of glue and put that brown paper on, or you can wrap some rope around. You don't have to be artistic to do those kind of things. Now another way to make your room feel cozy is to get rid of those bright white light bulbs and change them for the yellow kind of light bulbs. That will give it a nice warm glowy look to the room. Another way to change up the feel of your room is to change out your fragrance. This one here is Febreze, is the apple cider, and I can tell you it smells amazing. Now a couple of money saving things that I did in my own house. Now this here was originally a bar stool, it was pine, so I cut it down, I sanded it back, I dinged it up by just smashing it with a hammer in a few places, and I restained it so it looks like one of those cute, really old little stools. This pot here was a thrift shop find. It was actually a glass vase that was kind of ugly, and I just covered it with some rope and I stained the rope with coffee, and I think that looks really rather good. But again, that was only a couple of dollars to do. This picture here was a thrift shop find, so I kept the frame, I ditched the picture, and I just repainted a little scene. It's a little moonlight woodland scene, and reframed it. So again, that just cost me a couple of dollars. And this little table here was also a thrift shop find. I sanded it back and I gave it a bit of a whitewash just to bring in a different color element into the room. And I think that was $5 there. Now these dresses here, that is a larger project, but these were originally white, so I just repainted them and did a little stencil and changed out the handles. But again, you could paint this any color you wanted. This pot here also was a thrift shop find. I think I paid $3 for this, and I just repainted it and then used a sponge and dabbed on some color just to give it a new look. this video has given you some ideas that you can recreate in your own house. And don't forget, it doesn't have to be expensive. Now, please go over to watch the other housewives videos. That's Tina from Tina's Talk Time, Maria from Maria Crocker, and Karen from Geordie Grandma. I can't wait to see what area of the house they've done and how they've changed up their look. I don't know about you, but I feel like a hot chocolate now. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for my Monday motivational video. Bye guys!